In this episode, we review examples of conclusionary order flow.
So we could look at some examples of in a trend, what bots you might want to use, either at the right shoulder or a breach of neckline or a conclusionary. So let me go over here and we're just going to build a trend real quick. We have a downtrend that concludes. We may have conclusionary selling down here. We're not ready to buy yet, but at some point price does respond to order flow and starts moving up. And we actually measure these excursions. As price is moving down in the S&P, this may be a 6-tick excursion, this may be 8, and we don't really want to start buying until we see some sort of conclusionary selling down here. I'll make that in a red, a big conclusionary selling, and that would be a down yellow bar, engulfing sweep to the down bar, a yellow tick ratio, and this is all in the documentation. It's already pre-programmed into the bots, so you don't have to worry too much about it, but it's good to know what it is. And then what we're looking for is some sort of excursion up in the S&P. Let's say the first time you have 12 ticks and you have a bunch of buying down here. At this point, it's probably safe to turn your long bots on, and that would be the long bot with pivot. So if the market moved up 12 ticks or so, you could turn your long bot on. We don't know what's going to happen or when it's going to happen, but the market will retrace. Don't know where it's going to retrace to, but at some point here, or some point here at a double bottom, or sometime just below, there'll be another wave of buying. And the bot will jump on that and carry it up to whatever you programmed it to go for. So this could also be what you call a right shoulder. So when do I turn the long bot on? I don't turn the long bot on here. I don't turn the long bot on here. I don't turn the long bot on here. But after I see, wow, there was a lot of buying down here, and we see that in the order flow algorithm, it's painted on your screen, and the market moved up 3 points very quickly. Now I know the price is responding to order flow, at least demand-based order flow, positively, and I'm safe. So I turn my bot on here. This bot is our old trusty order flow with pivot. It'll take you up where you want to go. So let's look at where this long order flow with pivot bot would do well. Market came down, actually the market's going sideways here. Then it moved down hard, popped up 14 ticks. So about 2.5 points in the S&P. That's pretty good. We see that price is going to respond to order flow. We know we're on the long side of the market, or hopefully we're on the long side of the market. Anywhere after this pivot, you can turn your long bot on. The long bot will be sitting and waiting. When I see this yellow dot, that's a clue for our conclusionary order flow, and the bot will grab the trade right here. So if you engage the bot anywhere around here, or even intrabar here, it would enter, close of this bar, open of this bar. So it does a lot of the waiting for you. You don't have to pay attention. You have to hold your finger on the mouse. The bot will find what it believes to be the tick level, most precise sub-second level for you. So one nice thing about trading the ES is it's very predictable. It can not have the volatility of gold or crude oil or the euro, but it is quite predictable. We've been talking a lot about conclusionary selling or buying. You know, if the market came down, this blue is a support level. Whether it holds or not, we don't really know. We have to look at order flow when it happens. But market came down, went up 11 ticks, close to 12 ticks, not really. Came right to the support level, went up 9 ticks, little over 2 points, not very good. Hovered around and then came down. But what we do see here is if you look at these spikes, these I guess purple and brownish spikes, as the market came down, you see this massive book pressure. This is actually book pressure. And then we saw our old trusted friend, the red bar with the white around it, which is probably conclusionary. That's the other example where we're fading that at lunchtime. And sure enough, the market popped up and we saw a 15-tick excursion. But if you'll notice, we're kind of in a downtrend. The market came up to where resistance was, or what was previously support is now resistance. And this market got swept out again right here. Good time to go short. And the bots will pick that up for you. If you had deployed an order flow with pivot short bot, it would have done a good job right up here for you.
Coming up next, we offer insights into mean reversion bots.